Okay, in this video we want to talk about some of the remaining homework problems. We have 29 through 32. We want to match the equation with the graph. And the way we're going to do this is by using intercepts. So for number 29, we have 5x plus 3y is equal to 30. And we're going to, again, let x equal 0. We get 3y equals 30. Y is equal to 10. So we have the point 0, comma 10. Let y equal to 0, and we get 5x equals 30. Well, 5 times 6 is 30, and so we have the point 6, comma 0. So we're looking for the graph that has x is 0, y is 10. Well, A has that, and B has that. However, the second point, x is 6, y is 0, that is going to be only with A. So that means that 29 has to be A. Alright, let's go on to the next one. 30 is 5x plus 3y equals negative 30. 5x plus 3y equals negative 30. Well, how is that negative on the right side going to change things? We let x equal 0. When x is 0, we have 3y is negative 30, so y is negative 10, and so we have 0, comma, negative 10. 0, negative 10. That means the y-intercept has to be negative 10. That's going to be either C or D. Let y equal to 0. And when y is 0, we get 5x is negative 30. So x has to be negative 6 there. And so we have to have both a negative y-intercept and a negative x-intercept. And so that is going to be C. So C, number 30 is C. Alright, and so you see how that goes. We'll just do one more and we should be able to figure out the last one from that. Alright, so 5x minus 30 equals 30. 5x minus 30 is equal to 30. Let x equal 0 and we get, that was 5x minus 3y equals 30. When x is 0, we get negative 3y is 30, y is negative 10, and so we have 0, comma, negative 10. And so we need another graph whose y-intercept is negative 10, and at this point there is only B and D left, and only D has the y-intercept of negative 10, which then means that 31 has got to be D, and from that we can say then that 32 has to be B. Alright, so you can verify those on your own. Notice when I came down to the third one, I didn't even have to do the final coordinates, but let me go ahead. Here, y is 0. When y is 0, we get 5x equals 30, and so x has to be equal to 6. So in this one, we wanted to have a negative y-intercept, but a positive 6 x-intercept, and so that one certainly should be D. And so that only leaves B, and I won't go through that one. Alright, next. Okay, and number 33, we want to graph the equations x equals 5, x equals 2, y equals negative 2, and y equals 1. So remember x equals 5. Until you get this down, you should write a number of points whose x-coordinate is 5. And we can try x is 0, 1, 2, that's fine. So x is 5, y is 0. X is 5, y is 0 would be here. X is 5, y is 1. X is 5, y is 2. And so you can see that your graph will pass straight through those. And so we get the graph of that blue line there. Next, we want x is equal to 2. So again, x is equal to 2. We want a number of points whose x-coordinate is going to be 2. And again, we can put in, doesn't matter, -2, 4, and 3. So we want x is 2, y is -2. That would be this point here. X is 2, y is 4. That would be up here. X is 2, y is 3. And we draw our line through the points. Oops. There we go. And so we have that line, x is equal to 2. Then we want y is equal to -2. And we look for a number of points whose y-coordinate is -2. And we can pick -4, -3, -2. So we want x is -4, y is -2. X is -3, y is -2. X is -2, y is -2. And so we have this line. Alright, and finally we have the line y is equal to 1. We want a number of points whose y-coordinate is 1. And so we have x is equal to 3, 2, 1. So x is 3, y is 1. X is 2, x is 1, all with y equal to 3. And so we're going to get this line, and we want to find the shape that's enclosed by all those lines. Well, the area that's enclosed would be this area here, and we can see that it makes a 3 by 3 square. Okay, so we will go on to the very last problem. Okay, so this problem number 5, which is stuck in at the end here. You and your friends have $36 to spend on popcorn and drinks at the movies. Popcorn costs $6 per tub. So remember that popcorn is $6. And we haven't said here, but we're going to let x be the number of tubs of popcorn. So $6 times the popcorn, which would be 6x. And then drinks are $4, and we're going to let y be the number of drinks that we have. So 6x plus 4y has got a total out to $36. So the first thing that we're going to do here then is find our x and y intercepts. X equals 0 gives us our y-intercept, and we get 4y is 36. So 4 times 9 is 36. And we get the point 0, 9. Now we should have enough room here to do these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we'll put a point right there. X is 0, y is 9. Next, we want our y to be equal to 0. That will give us our x-intercept, and y is equal to 0, and we get 6x is equal to 36. So x is equal to 6, and we get the point 6, 0. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to try to draw a nice line through those points. Not too good. Let's see if that's salvageable. Alright, it looks like that's about as good as I'm going to get it here. And again, with a ruler and paper, you can do, hopefully you can do a much better job. Alright, so we know that we want to write and graph a linear equation that models the situation, and we want to identify 3 solutions to show possible combinations of purchases. So we know that we have 0, 9 here, and we have 6, 0 over here. Again, we want to look for some good points. It appears that maybe there and maybe here, and that would make sense. Those are all evenly spaced out. So let's make ourselves a table and see if we can. So x is, let's see, we should really label this. X again is popcorn. Y is drinks. And we had X popcorn, Y drinks, and when there is 0 popcorn, we have 9 drinks. When we have 6 popcorn, there are 0 drinks. And it appears that X is 2, X is 4 also work in there. And if we want to get from 9 to 0 in 3 steps, probably that looks like 6, 3, 0, like that. Alright, so you have to kind of work with the numbers there, but I think you can pick up the patterns, and we should double check one of them just to make sure. So when we plug in x is equal to 2, we're going to get 6 times 2. In that case, y would be 6. 4 times 6, that gives us 12 plus 24, and that is 36. So that definitely works. And if we wanted to test the 4, 6 times 4 plus 4 times 3, so that would be another 24 plus 12, which is also 36. So those all work there. So the valid solutions would be listed in the table there. Alright, so that's going to do it for the homework problems, and we will stop these videos at this point.